We are the champions, my friend. Okay, no, we're not actually champions. We just beat Slovakia 5-1 last night. Woo! Anyway, spoiler alert. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, obviously we beat Slovakia last night 5-1. It was an awesome game. I think there should be some momentum going into this game against the Czech Republic, which is going to be scary because the Czech Republic beat Canada, and as we know, Canada is the best team in the tournament, pretty much. Yeah, so that's going to be really scary, but they should have some momentum. One of the things that I thought was really interesting, and I never got a final answer on this, was if Tchaikovsky got tossed from Slovakia. Tchaikovsky from Slovakia got tossed for his hit on Spolsky, the goalie. Bit of a scary moment there in the second period. Yeah, it was kind of scary. But anyway, it was an awesome game. Good job, guys. Yay! Finally. 5-1. That's a huge score. That's huge. Anyway, I'm pretty excited about it. Couple of other things I wanted to mention. Ice dancing was last night. And so I was kind of flip-flopping between primetime and ice dancing until the until the hockey game came on. And so I got to see some of the lesser-known couples in ice dancing before all of the big-name people came on. And so I think it's Giles and Poiré. So they did this amazing routine to Je suis malade, and that song is kind of like a classic melodramatic French song, and it's beautiful. It's so poetic. It's like, if you look up the translation to it, it's like, anyway, so you could tell, to me what's always amazing is like, these people have so much passion for what they do, and this isn't any sport. So they have so much passion for what they do that it's contagious. It is so contagious. It's like, and so I was watching them, and so she's crying. I think her name is Piper. I think is her first name. So she's like crying through the whole thing, right? And then like they landed all of their lifts, and they did everything perfect. I mean, they nailed it. Absolutely nailed it, right? But I mean, you couldn't help but you were sitting there watching them, and they're crying, and so then I'm crying, and I'm like, why am I crying? I'm not even out there. But it was amazing, absolutely amazing. So then, of course, you knew that last group, which was the super competitive group, was going to be intense, and it did not fail. Did not disappoint at all. So yeah, I don't really have much to say about how that whole thing went down, other than I'm really happy for the French couple, Cizeron and Polizarski, I think that's how you say his name. I was so happy for them. They absolutely nailed it, and I think it's sad because they're going to be defined by, oh, they came back from that horrendous short program dance where her dress came undone, blah, 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 blah. That doesn't take away from the fact that they were absolutely phenomenal in their short dance, and the free skate last night was even more beautiful. I think it was another case, which was really cool. Okay, so Tessa Virtue and Scott Moyer were amazing. It was just, we're not going to see anybody like them, I think, again, in my lifetime at least. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I think what's cool about them is that they're now the winningest ice dance couple in Olympic history. So 2010 they won, and they beat Charlie Davis and Meryl White from the United States. 2014, Charlie Davis and Meryl White won, and Tessa and Scott came in second and got silver. This time they had the French couple to compete with, and I think what's even more amazing for them is that the competition has just been intense. I mean, it's just been the most intense competition every single time, and it comes down to that last skate and those final scores to know if they won or not. It's how it happened in Vancouver, it's how it happened in Sochi, and that's how it happened last night. And I think the French were not very good at hiding their disappointment. I would be mildly, I don't know. They laid it all out there. And you know what? At the end of the day, with Tessa and Scott retiring, it's their turn to shine and take it over for the next several Olympics, I think. Um, but that's what I kind of loved about it, is that it was just so intense at that last minute. You were like, you did not know who was going to win. Um, you just didn't. I mean, it was nuts. Of course, being a non-ice skater, I do not understand the scoring at all. I understand that there's a technical part and there's an artistic part. How they beat them, I don't really know. To me, they were pretty evenly matched. I don't know, but I think they fully deserved to win because it was just amazing. So thank you, Tessa and Scott, for making ice dancing insanely interesting and amazing for these last 3 Olympics. And I hope you enjoy retirement. So yeah. Oh, and one last thing. Wanted to give a little shout out to Maggie Donovan from the United States, alpine skiing half pipe Olympian. She was going up to defend her gold medal, and she fell in the exact same place on the, I think it was a 920 reverse 920, in her unnatural, like, I don't know, going the other direction. Anyway, she fell all 3 runs, and that last run she was laying like face first in the snow, and you could just tell she was emotionally just wrecked. Keep your head up. I know 4 years is a long time, but there's the next Olympics, and it doesn't take away from what you did in Sochi, and you are still a gold medalist forever and ever and ever, and no one can ever take that away from you. And get back up there. Yeah. So anyway, hope you guys have a good day. Keep an eye out for the USA Czech Republic game, which is the quarterfinal for the men. And then, of course, gold medal match with the women in us in Canada, which is going to be an awesome game. So yeah, keep an eye out. We've only got a few days left, so enjoy every minute of it.